Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel, and today we're going to be going into another month of Amazon tool deals. If you guys haven't checked out my first month Amazon tool deal video, go ahead and check it out. I know a lot of you guys were really interested in seeing this become a monthly video, so that's what I'm going to do. Every month I'm going to search through Amazon for tool deals, and it's not just going to be deals or tools that are on sale. It's going to be tools that I believe to be a really good price for what they are, as well as tools I may have questions with you guys. Maybe I haven't used them, I've heard good things about, and want to share them with you guys and maybe get some feedback from you guys as well. So feel free to interact, to drop a comment down below of your guys' thoughts, and I really hope you guys enjoy. So for this month, I have condensed the list because the first month was really long and the video was really long, so I want to keep them a little bit shorter. So we're going to run through this. Let me know your guys' thoughts. So first up, we have this impact grade socket wrench adapter. So this is going to be for your impact driver. I just thought this was really funny. They had this available impact grade with the black oxide as well as chrome version or the steel version. It was just really funny to me because all you see are pictures of it with chrome sockets and not with a drill, but it says impact grade. So I'm not sure if these are actually impact grade or not. But looking back at these that are actually black oxide, so to me that seems to be the actual impact grade version. It was still funny to me because just looking at some of these pictures, obviously you see here, you have it being shown with different types of sockets and attachments that you can use with it, so you can use it with the universal adapters, this garbage gator grip, which I'm going to throw a picture up in here. And I thought this was funny. This is an advertisement on Amazon that constantly showed up as I'm searching for tools, and it's this wife, reaching over this husband's shoulder like, hey, look what I got you. If you thought you cussed a lot in the garage before, you should try using this and see how well it works, because I've used it and I absolutely hated this stupid thing. That's not even the best of it. So it's impact grade, but all they show is it being used with a drill in every single one of these pictures. And here you can see it as well, the different ones. And then here, this one got me. This one I thought was really funny that they're using this drill and removing lug nuts. This topped it all off. So for the price, I think these are really handy to have, but I think just the fact that, the pictures that they use just shows how much of a tool company that really is. So next up, it does have a lot of good reviews for $9, so can't hate there. They're probably pretty good. But next up is another Aries tool. Aries has quite a bit of good stuff. This is something I've actually considered purchasing before. This is actually a 90 tooth ratchet that is aluminum. Never used one like that. It does have a lot of good reviews, almost 600 reviews at 4.5 stars for $23. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. Either way, I think the pricing is good for what they are, but I would really like to know how an aluminum ratchet holds up. Okay, so moving on, this is the Gearwrench underhood work light. I have this, and I think at the time when it came out, it was around $200. I know it was way more expensive than this, and it had dropped to $120. Now it's almost $110. 233 ratings at 4.5 stars. I have really enjoyed the versatility of this underhood work light. So if anybody's looking for a good underhood work light, this one is really nice. It's versatile. It turns, it rotates. The light itself disconnects from the rail. It has a magnet on it. It opens up. It's got more spotlights, and then it's got a surface area light. So really good versatility as far as an underhood work light here. I actually have this light as well, and it's been great. $27 from $33 or $32.50. So they have a lot of new lights available. Here's a Manhattan Comfort Fortress floating garage storage cabinet. I have the Homac one, and I was going to share that with you guys because I bought it for this price. Well, now the Homac one is selling for $180, and as far as I can tell, this is built the same way, assembled the same way. It looks very, very similar, so I figured I'd share this one with you guys, $110. Next up is a Mechanic work light. I have both their shop stools, or actually a few of their shop stools, and their work lights. This thing is really nice. The pod comes off of the little stand here. It's got a rubberized base. It's magnetic, so the light holds in whatever position you want. It's really good for under the hood or doing alignments and stuff. When you're working underneath the car, you can just kind of attach it to the bottom side of the car and it works really nicely. Here they even have a coupon to save an extra 17%, so that's a pretty good deal. You can find these through a lot of brands, but this was originally $23 on sale for $13. Over 3,000 reviews at 5 stars, and these things are extremely handy. I have them in both metric and SAE. Magnetic impact nut drivers for your impact driver, really handy to have. Next up is a Capri Tools. I use my Canipex miniature bolt cutters a lot, and these are some of the only other ones available that are almost of the same style. I find a lot of miniature bolt cutters, but they're of a much cheaper design, and these actually seem to have a decent design on them. I haven't used them, but I know for how much I use my Canipex mini bolt cutters, they're very handy to have. So if you're considering them, Capri Tools might be a good option as well. They have a really good warranty on their tools, so $25, you can save yourself quite a bit of money by going this route. Here is just an off-brand of the brake caliper compressor tool. I have the Lang Tools one. I want to say that one runs around $45. A little bit better quality than this, obviously. But if you're looking for one, they are very handy to have. And this one just so happens to come with a brake caliper hook. So $20, I thought that was a good one, especially because it has 4 stars for 323 ratings. Next up is another Aries tool. You can find this from a lot of other brands. $20. It's a Pliers Organizer. It is very nice. It starts with kind of smaller slots and it gradually gets to wider slots for your bigger handled pliers. But it seems as though it didn't work so well for all of their pliers because they have all of these in here. But then when it got to these guys down here, they must not have fit in the organizer. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of as to why they wouldn't be in the pliers rack. Next up is a Sunex product. Sunex makes a lot of great impact sockets. They have this little master bit set. It's 208 pieces. Look at that savings. Like 50 cents. No, this is more not really an on sale item, but something that's really handy to have just in case you use a lot of these style bits. This is a very nice complete set and you get a lot of multiples. So just in case you break one, you don't have to worry about running out and grabbing another one. They have a wide variety of different bits here. They have some nut drivers as well, a lot of Torx and Allens and Phillips. I mean, basically everything you would need. And then they have their adapter down here. As you can see right there, it does look to be like a locking one, a lot better than those cheap ones that come with a lot of sets. So for $50, I think that's a nice little set. Next up, the Gearwrench 10-piece 10mm socket set, $30. I have this set, love it. Obviously, it's 10mm. You can get it in different sizes as well, but you're going to get the 5 1/4-inch drive sockets and then 5 3/8 drive sockets, and you're going to get some universal sockets in both sizes, shallow, deep, and medium, and then a magnetic impact rated socket. Next up is a new product. They have their new screwdrivers out as well, Gearwrench, and they have this new pick set. And this is actually cheaper than the pick set that I have. I have this exact same pick set, but of the old red and black handle design, and I want to say I paid $30 for it. This was originally, as you can see, $30 when it came out as well. It's on sale for under $20, so this is a really good deal. I've never used these handles of their new design, but I know that pick set is great for the price. You get your larger ones and your 4 smaller ones. So I think this is a great find. So if you're looking for a good, decent pick set, a wide variety, and very affordable, this might be the route that you want to go. Next up is a Wiha, however you want to pronounce it, German-made, a socket set. You do get some SAE sockets in both shallow and deep well. And then you get your 3-inch extension, 6-inch extension in this foam organizer, as well as a universal joint that is more designed like the impact rated ones than you would find your standard chrome universal adapters or universal joints. So this is kind of a cool design, and then you get yourself a 1/4-inch ratchet, and it is a 72 tooth ratchet. Next up is a Williams, the cheaper brand of Snap-on. They actually have quite a bit of stuff on Amazon, so if you want to check them out, they're definitely much more affordable. They are still decent tools. They're kind of more your mid-range tool, designed kind of off of the Snap-on tools, but the pricing is decent on them, and I've heard really good things about the quality of them. Now, it is a 36 tooth gear with 10 degrees of engagement. So if you're one of those people that likes a lower tooth count, this might be the route to go. I've never bought Williams. I figured if I'm buying something, I usually just buy Snap-on. I don't usually go their cheaper route like this, but it is a lot more affordable. Then we got some 5-piece insulated screwdrivers. This is $48 on sale from 50 something dollars. Interested in insulated tools? They do have some decent stuff. They are a great brand. So next up is another Sunex impact socket set. I don't think I included this one in the last video. I could have. Either way, I can't mention it enough. Sunex makes some really good impact sockets for a really good price. So here they include your universal sockets as well as, and this is SAE, shallow and deep, through universal and extensions. And all of these will be added to the tools link. So if you check out the tools link below in the description, click on that, you'll find all of these tools plus a lot more. Then we have some Canipex locking pliers. These are great pliers. Everything I've ever bought from Canipex is fantastic, and the pricing on these is good as well. Then I included a Milwaukee Socket Set. Now, I don't personally buy Milwaukee hand tools. I buy their cordless stuff. I run the M12 lineup, which I really enjoy. But a lot of their hand tools are just overpriced for what they are. But I must say, I really enjoy how they've designed these boxes. It's all organized in this case, and then you can throw it in the actual blow molded case and go. Maybe you're mobile or whatever, or you need a junkyard socket set. Throw it in there, it's good to go. Or you can take it out and you can just lay this whole organizing tray in your box in the drawer, keep everything nice and organized. I thought that was really good design. Next up are the Astro Pneumatic 1/4 inch universal sockets. I have this set. It's been great. I use this for a lot of interior work. $33. A lot of great reviews, and it comes in a nice little foam organizer. Next up we have some Capri Wobble extensions. I'm sorry if some of these were included in the last months. I tried to get rid of all of that and start fresh, but sometimes I just kept finding better pricing on them, so I include them as well. They are more of a design like Snap-on. It has that exaggerated base to where a lot of the other Wobble extensions have a very short base to where it doesn't like to stay in the locked position. It just wants to wobble constantly. This has that exaggerated base to where the socket holds better in the straight position, and then you can pull it off and get that wobble feature. So I thought they did a really good job of designing that. Next up, I've just included some of the Milwaukee M12 lineup that I really enjoy. I'm still thinking about making this purchase here of the M12 3/8 stubby impact. I've heard a lot of great things about it, so I want to go ahead and get that. I have the impact driver and the drill. Great things. I'll be doing reviews on those, so stay tuned for those. Obviously, you can see 5-star reviews, 4.5-star reviews, and a lot of reviews at that as well. And then the Gen 1 version of the Milwaukee cordless ratchet. It doesn't have quite the, I think the Gen 2, which I have, is 40 or 45 foot-pounds. Well, it also depends on the drive side, but it's not quite as strong as the Gen 2, but it is a little bit smaller design and still a great cordless ratchet, and on sale at $89. I believe normally it's $99, so I thought this was a really good deal. Next up, we have kind of a knockoff of the Astro Pneumatic, I believe it is. They made a lot of the first designs like this, and they run around $45, I want to say. And now there are a lot of knockoffs like it. You don't have to look quite at this one, but if anybody's used a knockoff version of it at the cheaper price, such as $16 and then a coupon of 5% off, let me know how it's held up, how the battery life is. They are rechargeable as well, so I thought it was at least worth throwing it in here to see if anybody's used it, because I think the pricing's good, and it's always nice to have a work light of this design. Next up is the Mantis little rechargeable work light. I have this work light. I use this guy a lot. It's got a rotating base. It's got 3 different settings. It's rechargeable. life indicator on the back. Charges really quick and the battery life is good. So $15, I thought it was a great product. 448 reviews at $15 and 5 stars. So next up is another SunX. This is 1/4 inch drive master impact socket set. Not a lot of people get 1/4 inch, but those who do, this is a nice 1/4 inch socket set, all the way from 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, all the way up to 15. You get up to 9/16 in the SAE for $60. So I thought that was really nice. 3,000 reviews at 5 stars. Next up is the Gearwrench Screwdriver Set. This is a great set. I've had this one for over 5 years. I did a review on it. Held up really well. It keeps dropping in price, so I think that's great. I think when I bought it, it was almost $90, I want to say. But they also have the new design as well that's, I want to say, the same price. So if you like the handle design or color combination of the newer ones, you can check those out. This I wanted to throw in here. I've had this for close to 8 years. I bought it at $20 or $30 as well. I was not expecting this thing to hold up or work very well. Now, some of the little attachments that comes with it aren't great, but the tool itself has held up really well. I've had the end of the base here like come apart on the extension, but I just zip tied it back together. But over 8 years almost, it has held up very well. It's very powerful and very affordable. So I think this is a great little rotary tool. Yes, it's corded. No big deal to me. I actually used it to do a little bit of port matching on my cylinder heads when I was rebuilding the engine on my Camaro, and it worked really well. Another Milwaukee item, that being a 2-tool combo kit. Now, before I showed the tool only of the drill and tool only of the impact driver, and it was $70 and $80 for each of those, I want to say, and that was the tool only. This comes with a 2 amp hour battery and a 4 amp hour battery, as well as a charger and a bag for $197. So before, if you would have bought the tools only, you're sitting at about $160 roughly, just $30, $40 more. You're getting batteries, a charger, a bag. It's a nice little kit. So I think this is a great deal, and I'll keep looking for better deals as well. If you guys have a certain brand that you want me to check out, see if I can find deals on, anything like that, give me your recommendations down in the comments, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of your guys' thoughts on some of these deals and tools that I added to the list. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. See you guys next month on another video on Amazon Tool Deals.